What is going on, everybody? This is Dave Scott here, and right now I am back with some more TEW Extreme Wrestling 2013, or TEW, and this time it is another episode of WWE, and tonight we are going to be beginning our second ever show of WWE SmackDown. So let's not waste any time and get right into it, as we have no pre-show things here, but we do, and apparently John Laurinaitis is our newest commentator that meant to be JBL. I think he actually did better. Yeah, maybe we'll make Laurinaitis a commentator, who knows. But we got a pyro opening here, and then we have Batista coming down the ring, starts talking to the crowd, and gets interrupted by Randy Orton, but shortly after Kane appears. And then, Randy tries to attack Batista, and Kane stops him, and then all that good stuff and all that. And then Stephanie McMahon. Should have done better when going off script, but whatever. She books a match because Triple H wasn't here to do it tonight. He was down in NXT. That says that next week we will see Batista, Kane, and Big Show versus Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, and Ryback. So let's go ahead and get that booked in for SmackDown. Going to do a 3v3, and we are going to do Big Show and Batista and Kane versus Randy Orton. It's got great. Dolph Ziggler and Ryback. So we got that booked in. Alright, great main event for next night's SmackDown. Or next week's SmackDown. And then setting up our main event tonight, Dolph versus Rusev. No pre-booking. And then we have the upset of the century, good action average. Curtis Axel defeated Dean Ambrose in 8:57 by pinfall with twisting neckbreaker following interference from Bad News Barrett. So Barrett costing Ambrose a huge loss. So okay, there we go. And then we have kind of like a modern TV opening with them. They brawl, hyping the Bad News Time storyline. That was given a lot of time on this show. For some reason we had two notes about they must really not want Miz to turn face then. But anyways, The Miz defeated Kofi Kingston in 902 by pinfall with skull crushing finale. Match that good action average heat, which is good because Kofi's a lower mid-carder, which is really good. And Miz accidentally hit The Miz. And this is going to be Damien Mizdow celebrating his victory. The Miz runs and attacks and beating Damien Mizdow down to the mat. So we're just going to, continue the tension. So they need their momentum up. That might help a little better. The Diva's not working anything. Nikki defeated Emma. So Ryback, Dolph, and Eric Rowan announced they're forming a alliance. Eric Rowan, man, he's just killing this storyline. And then we got, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd defeated Golden Stardust in 7:31 when Cesaro defeated Goldust by pinfall with a neutralizer. And they argue, all that. And that was not really good. I don't think that this SmackDown is going to be really good. Unless we end it really well. I don't think we're going to do really well. It lost its popularity in two regions. I mean, oh well, what are you going to do about it? I feel it was decent overall, so, meh. Alright, everybody, I will see you at the main title screen. Alright, guys, we are back here at the main title screen, and apparently there's a new champion in NXT. Adrian Neville has won the World Championship, which was previously vacant. All the titles were vacant because I called up everybody thinking I could make NXT a brand, but then they all turned out to be heels. And, barely anybody was a face, so that is the mod creator's fault. Oh, and Alexa Bliss won the NXT Women's title. Good for her. Let's take a look at the whole TakeOver show. So, Morgan Cassidy doing really well. I'm definitely going to call up those soon. Let's see here. Hugh Knox defeated Chad Gable, got a 26. Cal Bishop defeated Buddy Murphy, got a 15. Charlotte defeated Bayley, got a 48. Alexa Bliss defeated JoJo. Got an 18. I really, really, really like both Alexa and JoJo. I really do want them to improve, as I really want them to be the future of the Divas division. JoJo especially. I know she's not really a wrestler in real life, but I just love her. She's so cute. Aiden English and Baron Corbin defeated Sylvester Lefort and Simon Gotch, which is kind of weird. I hate how they always, mix it up, because English and Gotch are the freaking vaudevillains. Why are you putting them on opposite sides? Braun Strowman and Elias Sampson defeated Shoot Nation. Amore and Cassidy defeated the Lucha Dragons to retain the NXT Tag Team titles. Hideo Itami defeated Marcus Louis, and Adrian Neville defeated CJ Parker for the NXT World title. And now, let's see. So, new champion in Omega, Loki. I hate Loki. He became the... What did I tell you? You want to know why I hate Loki is because that... Oh, please don't tell me. Oh, Braun Strowman license. I hate him is because every time I played a TNA game in here, he'd be like the only one who was a negative influence in the locker room and just keep getting negative incident after negative incident after negative incident. So let's take a look at Omega. The highest rated match of the night, Shelton Benjamin and Matt Hardy defeated Jeff Hardy and Cedric Alexander. And, okay, they're doing pretty well for themselves, good for them. I don't think there's anything else we need to go over, so yeah. Let's go ahead here. Christian and Sheamus both are kind of mad. Christian can just go to developmental and train because he's just pretty much retired now. Let's have you train people. Yep. You. Sheamus, I really don't know what I'm going to do with, because they don't have anything for him in real life. I'll wait to bring him back to maybe like Rusev or something. I'm just going to give you a whole 10,000 to shut you up for a while. Alright, so that's fine. So let me do an auto push real quick. No. Let me exclude Booker T from that because it pushes him as a personality when I want him to be a color. Apparently Adam Rose is a mid-carder now. AJ, Alex, let's see here. Barrett's upper mid, Batista's main eventer. Giant's at upper mid. What is a Giant? I want him to be a main eventer. So stay like that. Dallas, Brad Maddox's enhancement talents. Can you go to developmental just please and just screw off? No, you can't. Alright. Whatever. Bray, I'm just gonna have him do random promos. I need to remember that. Need her gimmick to be better. Okay, so let's keep going here. Carlos Cabrera and all those people are gonna start getting mad soon because I'm not using them. Cesaro's upper mid. Let me check on Tyson. Okay, good. He moved up to a lower mid. That's good. He was an opener for some reason. Poor Zack Ryder just, had his whole career shot after, that injury. Having Bam still with 0 momentum. How's the Miz looking? Upper mid Carter. What about Damien Mizdow? He is upper mid Carter 2, but he has no momentum whatsoever. But he has great max deal. So let's check out a look at the creative meeting. I'm loving this list a lot. John Cena, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, Kane, and Seth Rollins. I really love Seth Rollins. The Royal Rumble, though, is kind of out in the open to me. I'm tossing it up between Dolph, Seth, and Dean. Or Daniel. Because, I love Bryan. I want to give him something to do, but then Dolph is on the creative meeting list. And Seth, too. He's just got that look. Just look at that. Does that not spell future to you? Seth is my current favorite wrestler in the WWE. But see, is the thing, my last WWE save, he's my world champion, so I don't know if I want to go in a different direction this time. It'll probably come a toss between Dolph and Bryan. Maybe they'll have a triple threat. Just Dolph win it and then Bryan get inserted. Who knows? That's what they do every year. They're doing this year. Okay, let's see. Nobody's changed. That's fine. But the thing is, I feel as if if I don't give Bryan the title, I have nothing for him. I never have anything for Bryan unless I give him the title. So I don't even know. Him and Dolph, go on a good feud or something. Whatever. I'm not gonna spoil too much for you. So that's a good who's hot list momentum. That's fine. And I'd really like to get Damien Mizdow off of there. I really would. That's fine. And the thing is, Batista, I brought him in. I don't know if I said this before, but he didn't affect anything on the franchise, on the creative meeting, except for the time decline. So, whatever, it's all good. Brian's going to be back in 5 days, which is going to be the day after Raw. And so it's going to... Yeah, so he's going to be back in time for the Rumble, as that is in week 4, I believe. Yes, it is. So I should probably go ahead and change Elimination Chamber to Fastlane. Fastlane here. Make sure, do they even have a picture for here? I don't think so. Oh yeah, they do! Cool. I didn't even know that. Alright, so let's check here. Things in place. Money in the Bank. I also have another idea on who I want to win the Money in the Bank if I go in the direction that I say I'm going to go in. So I also shortened main event to 30 minutes, as, an hour for a B show is just, I don't want to deal with it. Let's take a look at the finance, $2,105,416. That is good, very, very good to see. What else do we need? Let's check on developments, check on Enzo and Big Cass. Those are like my two main guys. So Enzo with the great mic skills, which I really am loving. And he's got decent popularity for a developmental guy. Colin Cassidy, about the same. It's just about the same on the mic. These guys are going to be like the future of the tag team division. But they're heels. Everybody in here is like a heel. Let's check on JoJo. 14 can be dramatically improved. Well, I'm glad they're at least recognizing it. Because I want JoJo to improve a lot. And she's only 20. So that gives her like a lot of time to improve. Hideo Itami. Yeah, I got some good ideas. So, I think that is about it for this episode. I'm going to check on NXT real quick. Over here, view the profiles tour, see who our top guys are. Got Christian, Cameron, Sammy, Hideo, and Adrian. Okay. Yeah, I put Cameron down in developmental because she just absolutely bombed. I can't stand her. They had no storylines. Let's take a look at all their teams. Parker and Jason Jordan. Didn't know that was even a team. That really does look like Hornswoggle to me. That really does. Amore and Cassidy. Firehouse. Firehouse, really? That's the best name you could come up with. Itami and Balor should be occasional. Lucha Dragons, Shoot Nation, the Legionnaires, and the Vaudevillains. I like those guys too. Let's take a look at their schedule. Okay. News Archive. What was their first show? I forget. They're sure doing Parker and Neville a lot. Let's take a look at TNA here real quick. Wow, they got an 84 B+. Good for them. That's because of Joe and Angle. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I did want to make one announcement that we are at 4 subscribers now, and I want to thank you so very much for all of that, all 4 of you. And be sure to keep hitting that subscribe button if you are enjoying these videos, because when we reach 10 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a huge hour-long episode of TEW, showing me book the shows, my strategies, going over results, and maybe even doing a pay-per-view on here. And possibly a face cam, too. So that's something to look forward to, and it's all up to you. You guys just gotta keep smashing that subscribe button. Thank you so much for all your support so far. Be sure to keep dropping those likes. Thank you so much. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. And like always, if you did enjoy, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I always mess this up. Let me try this again. That is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Got it. And with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. Later, guys.